All right, we're back on the football card quest and just in time for NFL training camp. We're settled into the new place, and Panini, just in the nick of time, delivers their Panini instance. So I had a big haul directly from Panini back at the end of May after the NFLPA Rookie Premier event that they host every offseason, where they bring the top rookies and take their photographs and publish their initial sports cards, their rookie cards, and their professional uniforms. Some should have autographs on them as well, and I hope Panini didn't screw this up because we've been waiting for a while for these. And so everybody should be getting their draft night instance, their NFLPA instance this week. It's going to be a big boon to the market for rookies, the incoming rookie class. So let's see what we got in these boxes, guys. We'll be talking about the analysis around the players, some in-depth sports card analysis around what these are selling for. Let's dig in. All right, now as we open this first box, let me just welcome everybody to the Football Card Quest. If you're new here, my name is Andy. We are 100% dedicated to football cards research and selling tips. We're part of the nooffseason.com sports card network. You can check out Sports Card Strategy for daily market update of all other sports and sports card strategy. Shout out to everybody who went to the National. I hope you guys had a good time there. Sorry I missed it or missed you at the National. Definitely bummed I couldn't go, but I will definitely be there next year when it's back in Chicago. And let's see what we got in this first package here. Also, today's video sponsor is CGC Card Grading. They have submission fees as low as $11 with the perfect protection for your football cards with their crystal clear holders. And now they authenticate event-signed autographs. So very cool. Shout out to CGC Card Grading. All right, let's check out what I got here. So right off the bat, I got a Panini Instant Malachi Corley on the Jets. Now let's see what it's serial numbered out of. So 1 of 766. This should be what all these Malachi Corleys right here. Now this is interesting. These are coming directly from Panini's factory. So the fact that they've got Scotch tape on the top is a little weird, a little unfortunate there. Like, really? Panini at the factory? Really? Come on, guys.
One day, come on, man.
So, got a couple Malachi Corley. I think these were just like the base ones. Yeah, I think I got 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, yeah, I got 5 of those Malachi Corleys. I like him because he is an interesting gadget player for the New York Jets. I think the New York Jets are going to definitely have a bounce back year with a healthy Aaron Rodgers and improved offensive line. They may even pick up Devontae Adams, but they had Malachi Corley here at the beginning of the third round. He's very interesting because he's very agile. He's got a great college profile for being able to generate yards after contact. A lot of guys have comped him or compared him to a Curtis Samuel or maybe like a Deebo Samuel light. So he did go to a smaller school, Western Kentucky, but at 5'11", 215, he's pretty solid. He's got a great ability to generate yards after catch, and so he could see some handoffs. He could see some really short area screen throws and stuff like that that could generate some big highlights. And ultimately he plays for the Jets, who's a big franchise with a big viewing demographic. So let's see what this is. Okay, yeah, this is this you never want to leave. Like the Scotch tape, you never want to peel off. Good Lord. So the Panini sticker, if you have a Panini sticker, you never want to remove these because these add value. Time and time again, we've seen the sold data better, higher sold value for cards in top loaders or one touches that have the Panini seal on it. Okay, so definitely want to leave that. The Scotch tape, that's nothing. That's bogus. You definitely want to take that off because you don't even want to really ship cards in Scotch tape. You want to use painter's tape or just put it in a team bag. You could put it in a team bag and a little plastic baggie that'll keep it from coming out of the top loader, and you're done. But I got this because this was a green. It was numbered out of 25. So you see how all of these on the base ones, they're all going to say 1 of 766. So we know the print run is 766, but on these were the green parallel. They're numbered out of 25, and so they each have their own serial number there. This one 11 out of 25, and so I take the card out, kind of show you. I guess I could do it on a base one. Let's go to another player though. See, this is why you don't do Scotch tape. You see how bad that is? Like, dude, that's so what you end up doing. You just end up cutting the top of it like that. But now you're left with this, tarnished top loader, and it's like, golly, So I just want to show you what the raw card is like before we move on to another player. It is very thin. You're looking at this as like a scorecard or a base donruss. This is cardboard right here. Some old school cardboard. You do have a little bit of off center left to right. You can kind of see that as, so that's what you want to look for if you're shopping these raw on eBay. I wouldn't want to pick these up for more than $5 because that's basically how much they picked them up for in volume from Panini Direct. I think they could have got them as low as maybe $4 or something like that. So ultimately, your goal to snipe these as singles, because Malachi Corley, he could be a guy that breaks out here in training camp and preseason. The Jets are going to be highly televised and covered. They are every training camp and preseason. This is the perfect time to be holding these and owning these. And so hopefully you got some direct from Panini. I know a lot of the Football Card Quest Premium members got some because we were putting these on blast, letting everybody know in our Discord server, which is part of our premium membership, that when these came out at the end of May, I am a little concerned that was all that was in that box. Like, that was it. I had like an order of like $350. And this box feels pretty light as well. So I am quite concerned. As a matter of fact, this is not good. I mean, if this is the only player they've sent me, what? Another. And see, the problem is I've tried to call Panini because I moved and they had my old address. And this is 25 of 25. Okay. Well, it's nice to have this one player. Unfortunately, I thought these two boxes were going to be my entire order. And it's nothing close. It's one player. I literally placed an order with them at the end of May that was like $350 to $400. So now I've got to try and contact them again. But when you try and call them, a lot of times they have it's like very mom and pop-ish. There's no answering tree, like directory, go to customer service, this, that. It just rings busy. Like, it's crazy, man. So I'll send them another message and check my messages online, see where the rest of my cards are. But I had other guys post pictures of their cards in our Discord server, show that they got their cards. Once again, we got another Malachi Corley here. Was not expecting the video to end abruptly. I thought we had a lot more rookies in this box, but we've been panini'd, as some guys say. So, obviously we're going to be starting back, all our series that do so well during the season. So every Monday is going to be the top 10 players going up. And we pull that data from our Slabhawk web app. We pull that data from just eBay sold items, from fantasy football intel of players going up, players going down, like dynasty values, and just overall news and performance. So right now, obviously, you got Jordan Addison going down in value. Unknown suspension looming, maybe 4 to 6 games for what's now his second violation in his career. Potential weed or alcohol influence where he was, pulled over and everything. So Michael Gallup announces his retirement. So he goes down in value as well. His cards have gone down. CJ Stroud has cooled off a little bit. The expectations have been cooled off a little bit for him. and J.J. McCarthy. It's becoming more and more apparent that Sam Darnold's going to start the season. So this has opened up a little bit of a buying window, I think, for Stroud potentially. Obviously, he's a very high safe play, but at the same time, the amount of profit you can make on his cards is much lower because of you're already paying so much to get into his cards in the first place. Kendre Miller's another guy who has gone down in value. The expectations have been lowered. I'm really on the fence on Kendre. Really on the fence. I think I'm going to be more on the reactive side. Some guys are buying him. Some guys are holding him. And I see a little bit of sold volume. His prices are pretty low right now in the market. You can definitely still liquidate Jordan Addison if you have him. It's not a bad time to sell him. We're starting to see a little bit of a trend here, man, with him, unfortunately. Now, obviously, if you have Devontae Adams, he's up 237 dynasty value. You got to hold him, because if there's news that he's traded to the Jets, oh my gosh, his cards are going to spike. They're going to go up. And his rookie ticket autos are about $100. We can definitely see those go up a lot more, especially with being a 2014 rookie. He does not have nearly the supply of a guy like Mike Evans, and the prices are about the same. Deneric Prince playing for the KC Chiefs, great sleeper running back there to invest in. And then Cam Akers now on Houston, looks like he's going to have a role there, which is interesting. So it's like Joe Mixon expectations, I think, have been cool, but he's always been a guy that I think that's had some decent demand and stuff. 2017 rookie. Cam Akers, be careful with him. We've seen him sustain the lower body injuries. We've seen him be decent, like little bursts. We've also seen him struggle with some fumbling issues and this and that. So Cam Akers, all in all, I think he's a guy that's going to have to do quite a bit to generate some serious hype. But being on the Houston Texans is great, because I think you're looking at a playoff team here out of the AFC South. Although they say now at this point, I saw a tweet out today, the Jags are looking the best they've looked in years. You obviously have the Colts with that premium offensive line, and Anthony Richardson healthy and great coaching there. So this AFC South looks like a great division heading into this year, all in all. So I'm going to leave you guys there with that. But yeah, like I said, so we'll be starting back up our video series now that we're settled into my new place. I really appreciate everybody being patient with me as I've gone through some serious life transitions over the past several months. And there's been a ton of work in my personal life outside of the football card quest. So get my head back in the game. So I got several fantasy leagues I'm setting up. Be sending out a lot of messages for our premium members. We got fantasy leagues being drafted in the next couple weeks. We got videos being fired back up. Carter and I are going to continue to do our thing every Tuesday around noon. And I got to figure out a way to incorporate another 1 or 2 weekly live streams later in the week. It's going to be around, buying and selling advice and market intel, doing what we do best here, which is research and sharing that research with you guys. So sorry for the abrupt short video today, but I've been Panini'ed. I gotta reach out to them, so I gotta run. I'll catch you guys in that next video. Peace.